It's a good sized fish. Oh, he's in the transducer. Hey, 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 Whopper. Roger Cannon, come on over. I got the first real jumbo perch. Roger's walking into the wind, so you can probably hear it. You know what I like about fishing together, Roger? We always have great weather. And while we're talking, I wanted to make sure. Look, is that a nice perch?
Yeah.
Come on in here. Look, I need your expert discussion on these lures that we're using. Now look at how he hit that.
Wow, sideways on right, isn't he?
Is he chunky?
He was, yeah.
That fish is about a pound. Roger, look at how that fish hit that lure.
He just inhaled that. Yeah. It's way down in there.
That's amazing. Roger, how long have these things been around?
You know, rapplers have been making that lure for probably close to 45 years now.
That's amazing.
It is.
Now that's a good...
Catches fish still.
Yeah.
You know, lures come and go, but that one's been around for a long time.
Yeah. Now you got to admit, that's a good sized perch. Look at that.
That's a wonderful perch.
That fish is probably about a pound, maybe even a pound and a quarter.
Yeah. You know, that'll make a meal for somebody that's not too hungry.
I agree.
Just the
for
one
guys
fish.
our size, I think we need about 3 or 4 that size.
More.
But I'm just going to put him over here for 1 second. I'm going to talk about this lure. For some reason, Roger, this color is very productive. I don't know how long it's been around. This is that pearl with the chartreuse head, and I'm not sure if that's the luminescent one or not. I think it's just a pearl. It's
just pearl, yeah.
And we're going to tell the viewers a little bit later what we're secretly tipping it. This isn't real. It's made out of rubber.
No, I know. It's a Jensen egg, I think.
Yeah, and it seems to make all the difference. A lot of fishermen think they can just use that for trout, but it works so good for panfish.
Sure.
So, Roger, there's lots of fish that size in here. It's just if we can bear these elements. Now, well, this is a nice change for you, because usually when we fish together, it's sunny and nice. I guess I shouldn't.
I don't know if the viewers have watched any previous programs, but
rain, wind,
they were just warm-ups to this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll let you get back to work. Okay, Roger, I'm going to put the transducer down.
Okay, I haven't seen one fish come up yet.
I've seen a few, and that one I was able to coax into hitting, which is excellent.
Fisher girl!
Show the side. You know, no matter where you go in fresh water, one of the common fish that are in the water is a crayfish. And yes, it's recognized as a fish when it comes to the Ontario sport fishing regulations. Now, it's very important if you plan on using crayfish for bait that you catch the crayfish in the lake that you're going to be using them. You're not allowed to catch crayfish in one body of water and then transport them and use them in another body of water. And you shouldn't be releasing them in another body of water, because there are some invasive species that are in fact crayfish. Now, Lucia is going to show you how you hook a crayfish properly. Lucia, the first thing I'm going to explain to the viewers is that it's very important, if we were to have a real crayfish, this isn't real by the way, that you hold it on the thorax, just behind the head. So their little pinchers don't grab you, especially if it's a bigger crayfish. So I'm going to hand you a crayfish, so very carefully try to hold it up top. And I'm going to hand you a nice lightweight hook. Now you can see that Lucia is not hooking it in the body or the head. She's hooking it very close to the tail. And why don't you show when he lays down how the hook points up, okay? So you can see that the way she's got it hooked, the crayfish, when it's being pulled through the water, is going to be going backwards. That's very important, because that's how crayfish swim. So I'm going to hold them up. When crayfish go through the water, they actually propel themselves backwards. And by hooking the crayfish near the tail, with the hook going from the bottom up, it's going to prevent the hook of getting caught on the bottom. Because if you were to hook it the other way, so the hook goes from the top of the tail down to the bottom, as you drag it along the bottom, you can get caught on bottom. And you don't want to catch bottom, you want to catch fish.